Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, return before the Wrestling Smarks, episode 12. Make it to with some good news, actually some bad news. This week, this pay-per-view that we're going to talk about today has got to be downright top 10, one of the worst pay-per-views I've ever seen. But on a good note, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. It's an early happy Mother's Day because tomorrow is Mother's Day. So all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. First, I'm going to introduce my co-host, the guys you should be familiar with. I'm going to start my boy Malik. What's going on, Malik?
What's good? Give me a second. Pay attention.
Steve, my guy, what's going on, man?
Not much. Ready to talk about Backlash and all other WWE events because Raw and SmackDown, I think, we're pretty good now on the road to Money in the Bank. Got to be psyched at least for that. You know, the Backlash was Backlash, and I'd say it was better than expected, though some matches could have been better. But now, moving forward, moving on to Money in the Bank because that pay-per-view is going to be awesome.
All right, so first we're going to talk about Backlash. Backlash to me was some bullshit.
Backlash was terrible.
that Backlash
was terrible.
Awful.
Bro, they keep pissing me off with this whole Nakamura and Shinsuke, bro. Bro, I wish I just let Shinsuke win already. Like, just give me the belt.
I mean, I don't mind it because it's like Shinsuke right now is the best thing WWE has, to be honest with you. It's best thing.
Just give him, because you know he's gonna win it. Just give him the belt already. Like,
yeah, that is true. But you know the nut blows. I mean, one, I know AJ's feeling it. Two, their match was okay, but they're not done yet. How did you guys feel about the match?
Their matches are getting a lot better though than they used.
Yeah, they are. Compared to the Mania match, the Mania match was god awful.
Garbage. Yeah, only because I feel like it's only because they put them so late. They put them so late in the show though.
Yeah. I feel like if it was like right in the middle of the card, maybe not. But it was like so late, the crowd was dead. So it was like pointless. But how did you guys feel about? First of all, how do you guys feel about the pay-per-view overall? I'm gonna ask you, Steve, because I already know Malik said that it was garbage. Because you said it was actually better than expected. So I'm like, what's your reason?
I didn't think it was good at all, but this is my opinion.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, for me, I thought it was really expected because I didn't expect much out of Backlash being the first pay-per-view, being the first preview of this new WWE season, co-branded pay-per-views. Moving forward in that way, I expected it not to be too good. Plus, any pay-per-view after WrestleMania usually isn't the best because they're just trying to get through it, get already to be looking to SummerSlam or Money in the Bank now being of the big five. That'll be a 4-hour show. You already know that those shows that have NXT shows on the Saturday night before are one of your big shows. Like you're going to have the NXT Chicago show, their takeover. But Backlash, I thought it was better than expected for me, personally, for some of the outcomes and just how some of the matches went. The only two disappointments I had in the matches in total were Nick Cass and Daniel Bryan.
We never seen.
And then also the WWE Championship match not being the main event. You don't have the Universal Championship. You don't have Brock Lesnar on the show. And you don't have the true number one title, the WWE Championship, inventing your pay-per-view. So that was but beyond those two matches, beyond those two situations, I thought the pay-per-view actually delivered.
You seen that?
Okay. I can see where you're going there. I didn't even think anything like that. You went super in.
Jason Bourne, we never heard of him.
I just overall thought it was trash. It could have been better. Like the only really good match, I was like, only two matches that caught my attention were AJ Nakamura and Seth and Miz. Those were like the only two matches. I was like, okay, these are pretty half decent, okay matches. I feel like they're gonna wait for Shinsuke. They're gonna wait until Shinsuke. They're gonna give it like a big focus until they win the title. Until he wins the title. Like that's the only logical reason I see with it. They're not gonna make him win the title at like Backlash or something. Small pay-per-view like No Mercy. They wanted to be big, considering the fans are different than how they were 10 years ago. Like they know stuff outside of WWE now. You're gonna wait until a big spotlight to give it to Shinsuke. He's definitely not over. The pay-per-view overall was some buns. But let's get to what do you have? Raw. It was the Money in the Bank qualifier. No. Actually, no. I don't want to talk about that just yet. I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys heard about it. The fans, they were leaving at the Samoa Joe Roman Reigns match.
Yeah, I seen that they were leaving. I seen that.
I was like, oh shoot, like, and they were chanting like boring or something like that. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I did see that.
I was like, Vince is gonna hate this. He's gonna hate this so much. I kind of felt bad for Samoa Joe because it was like, yeah, Samoa Joe, that's my guy. But shit was just so bad. People didn't even want to be there anymore. It was just like, damn. Imagine being in that position. Like, that's one thing I wanted to clear that out because I didn't know if you guys heard about it. I don't know if you just found out, Steve, or if you heard about it earlier, or I mean, I don't know.
No, I heard about it earlier. I also heard about, they were chanting, "This is awful."
Yeah.
They were chanting, "This is awesome," and they actually turned up the crowd mic, to try to, promoting things, and realize instead of it saying awesome, they're saying awful. So that was disappointing, I guess, for them. But you gotta expect that you're gonna have Roman Reigns main event the show. You don't have the WWE Championship main eventing it, as I already spoke earlier. You expect that kind of reaction, A, because it's Roman Reigns, and B, because you don't have the WWE Championship being the main event. So those two together, you're going to get a reaction like that. And that was during the match, let alone after the match and Roman Reigns actually getting the W. That was actually surprising to me. I thought Samoa Joe, like I said in my own show on the predictions, that I thought Samoa Joe needed it since he's going to be contending for said WWE Championship on SmackDown Live. Roman could have continued the story of keep losing and still bringing up that he's the uncrowned Universal Champion. It could, keep bringing that up and still be in the title picture because he is Roman Reigns because of that fact of what happened at Greatest Royal Rumble. But I guess they decided to give Roman a win, and we'll certainly see how things go moving forward. I don't see Roman Reigns being in the men's Money in the Bank. He doesn't need to be. He really doesn't. Then again, neither does Charlotte in the women's, but she's in there, so we'll see what it be.
That's unless they pull like a Royal Rumble moment where Roman Reigns wins it and then the crowd completely goes off and never wants to watch WWE again. Or, I mean, they could. I mean, hell, they could allow Daniel Bryan to get it over. Oh, I want Rusev to get it. I would like to see Rusev. I want to see my boy Rusev get it. That's where it's at. I would love to see Rusev get it.
He's a favorite to. He's a good favorite to win, bro.
I got a feeling they're gonna.
He's a good chance to win it.
Depending on who's in there, he might actually win. Like, he might just win. I'm going to switch roles. This is something completely different, not even close to WWE, but it's wrestling related. I don't know, you guys, I know for a fact in the league you watch it. Steve, I don't know if you watch it. New Japan, Dominion, Kenny Omega, Okada, Part 4. 2 out of 3 pinfalls. No time limit. That shit's gonna be cold. That shit's gonna be dope. I don't know if I know you gonna see this movie or you gonna wait until it's on YouTube.
No, I'm watching it live. I'm gonna watch it live. I had the New Japan. Like, it's not like a network thing, but it's like you have to watch it like on the computer and stuff like that. But I have a subscription.
Damn. Is it cheaper than WWE Network?
Yeah. Well, no. I think it's the same, to be honest.
Bro?
Y'all seen this?
I might have
Which one did you?
But yeah, New Japan is back at it again. Rey Mysterio is gonna be there.
I think I never seen this one, bro.
Chris Jericho is gonna be there. Dude, that's gonna be lit. And then to top that, they're still having the All-In pay-per-view in September. No, that's indie, the independent scene. I think it's Ring of Honor, I do believe. Steve, do you watch Ring of Honor by chance?
What?
No. I mean, though, I've heard all about this All-In show, especially with Cody Rhodes and others in the Bullet Club. But I don't really watch too much Ring of Honor. And there's a New Japan. I haven't really followed that. To be quite honest, I'm a WWE guy most of the time, not just because I talk about it on my channel, but it's just there's enough WWE programming during the week that I don't have enough expended energy to be watching New Japan or Ring of Honor as well. Though Not to say that they're bad. I'm sure they're great. They're awesome in their own ways. But for me, there's so much WWE stuff that I'm just sticking there. Though I will watch some, some of those New Japan matches when they come to YouTube or otherwise days or weeks after, or maybe you'll find clips on Twitter, the night of. But either way, no, I hear good things of both shows and both companies, but I usually stay with WWE myself.
Yeah, I respect you as a man for that. I respect you as a man. It's like, nah. Monday, bro. Monday we had the qualifying match. Who was it? I forgot.
It was not Rollins, but Balor, Roman, and
Balor, Roman, and Sammy.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there was another triple threat with the women.
Yeah, there was a women's triple.
Sasha Banks and
Ruby Riott, and Ember.
Right, yes, Ruby Riott. I'm really happy my boy Jinder Mahal came in and messed up Roman Reigns, because I was getting sick. I thought Roman Reigns was actually going to win at one point. And once again, they want to shove him in our faces, bro. But no. Jinder Mahal, Jinder McBuckets, Jinder
He's probably gonna fight. He's probably gonna fight Jinder at Money in the Bank.
He probably is. And people have been telling me that's gonna be like the main event rivalry for Raw. Like that. Considering Roman Reigns,
It possibly could be.
I wouldn't mind that as long as Jinder's winning.
He definitely not gonna win every match. They might split two, but Roman will win. He'll win though. He's not gonna lose. Yeah. You guys not gonna lose the rivalry.
Yeah, he's the boss in this corner, bro.
I'm going to say it right now that for me, my favorite in the women's side of the Money in the Bank right now, even though she's not in it because she lost on Monday, but I see Ruby Riott getting in that briefcase match. Also, Mandy Rose, hopefully. But Ruby Riott right now is my pick at this moment for the women's Money in the Bank, even though right now, obviously, she's not in.
Talking about Ruby Riott, did you guys see her entrance?
Yes.
It was a little... I was just like looking on Twitter and stuff that they were like, oh my god, her entrance is so seductive and this and that. I'm like, okay, you guys are like pushing it. Like honestly, bro, and I'm gonna talk to you later, Malik. She's out of the list, buddy. If you know what I mean. She's out of the list, if you know what I mean.
Ruby Riott on the list?
No, Mandy Rose.
You're tripping, bro. Definitely not on the list. I told you he was on the list already.
You said what?
I already told you he was on the list. I already know who's on the list.
Yeah, I know who's on your list. I'm talking about mine. My list, she's out there for the moment. Because that's awesome stuff. But yeah, let's go on to the it was actually women's triple threat match. It was Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is dry as hell to me right now. I'm sorry. There's nothing going on for her. Honestly, I was like really like hyped when she came out. Now it's just like, man, screw it. It's just here. Same with Bailey. Kind of happy Ember Moon did win because I got sick of the Riot Squad and their like simultaneous collective all like in synthetic moves. Like when they get to the ring and then they have to slap the thing and then come back over it and whatever the hell it is, like this shit makes me sick. But yeah, I feel like if the best out of that three, Ember Moon is definitely the best. If you were to make the women, the 6 women who are going to be in a ladder match right now, who do you think is going to be?
In the Money in the Bank?
Yeah, in Money in the Bank.
Oh, who we have? We have Charlotte, Ember Moon. I want to say Bailey. We're going to be in there. Natalia. And I'm trying to think all the women. And Mickie James. I think she's gonna be in there too.
I think Mickie James. What about Alexa Bliss?
I don't think Alexa Bliss will be in there.
So that's one.
She might face Nia again for the belt, depending on if she defends the belt. Maybe. I can see Alexa Bliss in there, but for the women, let me tell you, it's like SmackDown. Becky Lynch, because she ain't doing nothing. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think who's on SmackDown real quick. Becky Lynch. One of the Absolution girls, either Mandy Rose or Sonya Deville. I don't think they'll put both of them in there. I think one of the other will be in there. Maybe Sonya Deville. And then the last one probably. Maybe one of the Iconics. Maybe since Peyton Royce lost, could be Billy Kay. Could be Billy Kay.
So it's me, Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce has more of an opportunity to be pushed than Billy Kay does. I'm just saying from because everybody likes Peyton Royce. Like everybody.
I like both of them.
I mean, I like both of them too, but it's like everybody likes they like Peyton Royce more than they like Billy Kay. I feel like they see Peyton Royce more than they see Billy Kay. That makes sense. I don't know.
I want to see bro. I want to know what they're gonna do around Rousey, bro. When's she gonna fight again? I know she's doing the year. I know she's doing the European. She's fighting the European tour, but when's she gonna fight on TV again?
That's making me sick, bro. I haven't seen her since Mania, bro. I mean, actually, not too much. I have seen her since Mania. But it was like a weekend.
They could honestly, put her in the bank if they wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, they could do that.
If they really wanted to. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do that though. But
nah, they're probably gonna keep her on a Brock Lesnar schedule. Make her put her in Big 4 pay-per-views or something like that.
Change the move.
How about you, Steve? What do you think? Who do you think is gonna be the women? Like so far that you think could still be in the main event, in the ladder match, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, for both the men's and the women's, we have 8 total, 4 for Raw, live, fully. So for women's, 4 for Monday Night Raw, I probably see it happening being Ember Moon, of course, already qualifying. Excuse me. Sasha Banks, Bayley, both being in it. Sasha Banks and Bayley, Ember Moon, and then also Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott being the 4th from Monday Night Raw. Then from SmackDown Live, Charlotte Flair, Peyton Royce, Mandy Rose, and Becky Lynch. So those would be the 8 total women for the Money in the Bank for me.
See Meet the Fokker?
So you think Ruby Riott's gonna be in it?
Yes. Yep.
I don't know. I can't get into Ruby Riott, man.
Into who?
Ruby Riott.
She's all right.
I can't get into her, bro. Like, I know people are like, yeah, Ruby Riott this, Ruby Riott that.
But like, so funny.
Yeah, but she's okay.
You seen this?
No, it's not like the best wrestler, but at the same time, you don't put too many expectations. Like, I just can't get into her at the moment, bro. She's kind of dry to me. Same with what's her name? Sasha Banks. She's kind of driving me right now.
You seen it?
So it's like I don't know, man. But let's go over to SmackDown. SmackDown, we have Rusev Day, Daniel Bryan, Charlotte, Peyton Royce. Who else did we have? We had that hilarious, come on, Nakamura interview with Renee Young. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like, I was in tears. Hey, did you guys see it?
The backstage one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro. I thought that was too fun. Other than that, who do we have? We had those 2 matches. I know I'm missing one more. And I know it was a qualifying match. They had them there.
To open the show, they had Miz face the U.S. champion, Jeff Hardy, for a qualifying match.
I knew it. That's the one. So let me just check. It's Jeff Hardy in there. It is Rusev. I'm trying to think. Like, who else could? Are they? I'm curious though. Like, are they doing this like for Raw and SmackDown? Are they having it 4 people from each side, all in one match?
Yeah, 4 and 4. 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown. 8 total for both the men's and the women's.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know that.
I mean, instead of having 4 individual ladder matches, that's how they do it with 2.
You know how extra WWE is. They're not the acts just because
No, I understand.
They're pretty extra. Oh.
Yeah, they're doing the 4 individuals on each other.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. All right. Did you feel like Rusev Day should have? I feel like a lot of people are telling me Rusev's going to turn on Aiden English due to it was like last week or week before. Lana was kind of talking to him and was like, someone stopping you or something like that, and it was kind of like directed to Aiden English. Do you think like they're going to eventually break up? Because I heard New Day's going to break up too, but it's like I don't know. I'm just reading like news reports, bro.
Yeah, same here. And I was one that said maybe New Day should have broken up a little bit while ago. Time for Big E to go on his own. That's why I'm thinking next week. I don't know if you guys already know. Next week, one of the qualifying matches on SmackDown Live is the tag team match of the New Day against the Bar. Winning tag team gets to pick from their team, either the trio or the tag team, who's going to represent that team in the Money in the Bank, the men. So they just get to pick one. I have a feeling the New Day is going to win the match, and Big E is going to be picked to be in the match, because I just think it's time for him to shine, time for him to move on. I think it's time for the New Day to split up and move forward there, just specifically for the New Day. As for Aiden English and Rusev, I think that split's probably inevitable. Whether Money in the Bank, probably not. Maybe they hold it off a little bit to the next pay-per-view, whatever that pay-per-view is between Money in the Bank and SummerSlam, and have that split happen there, and then have a match, whether opening the show or not, at SummerSlam between Rusev and English. But yeah, it's the New Day and Aiden English Rusev breaking up here shortly.
You see, I feel like with Big E should have had a championship run, like a title run, like WWE title run, like World Heavyweight. He should have had that a while ago.
Well, he is a former NXT champion.
Yeah, but then you have IC champion. I'm talking like
I know.
WWE. Like, he just had that push at one point, and then it just stopped. And then they put him in New Day. Like Kofi Kingston is really freaking talented, and they still haven't even pushed him to that extent. They always got to put him in like stables and stuff. Like I don't mind it, but like, come on, man. Everybody knows how good Big E is, how good Kofi is. Like, give him a shot, bro. It kind of makes me mad. Same with Cesaro. Cesaro should have been World Heavyweight Champion by now. Come on. That dude is by far the most underrated wrestler WWE has, period.
Who?
Cesaro. He should have been had a title run, bro.
I wouldn't say he's the most underrated, but I think he could have been had a title run because he was super over at one point.
Who do you think is the most underrated?
Ever?
No, just right now.
Right now, probably. If I had to pick one right now, I don't know. I had to think.
I would say him and Sami Zayn.
Sammy would probably be right now, yeah. I mean,
Sami
of all time, bro, definitely to me, Dolph Ziggler, bro. He definitely.
Oh yeah, Dolph Ziggler too. Yeah, when he won that title.
Even though he was the world champion, bro.
Even when he won that title, when he cashed in on Alberto Del Rio, that was cool. That was dope. And after that, it was nothing. It's like, jeez, bro. Like, oh my god.
Bro, Dolph Ziggler can do everything, bro. He's so good at everything.
He can sell everything, bro.
He's that dude really good, bro.
Sell everything. He's like a bootleg Shawn Michaels, literally. At first,
he really is like Shawn Michaels in a lot of ways.
Yeah, originally he wasn't. Now look at him, I'm like, bro. And he's with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, literally gonna see.
It's Diesel and Shawn Michaels all over.
Yeah, he's really a lot like Shawn Michaels. He's so underappreciated, bro. Like To me, he's so unappreciated.
It's unfortunate, bro.
Cesaro's up there too, though. Cesaro's really up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cesaro has got nothing. No type of solo title run.
He tired, nigga. I can take you home.
Ever. I mean, I really don't even remember him ever. I mean, maybe in NXT.
He was the U.S. champion at one point.
Yeah, but that was about it. He's not even close to as good as he was now. Back then, he wasn't even close. That man was a different breed. But yeah, so we have that's what I'm saying. This week is one of those weeks. I was talking to Malik about it earlier. This week is one of those weeks where it's kind of dry. Nothing much really happened. I mean, nothing really happened. But we do have Money in the Bank to look forward to. We do have, in this case, for me and Malik's type of liking the wrestling, we have a whole bunch of stuff. We still have New Japan to watch, Ring of Honor to watch. But yeah, this week in wrestling, WWE in particular, has just been so damn dry. And it makes it kind of hard to mention anything because nothing much has happened.
Next week's not even going to be better. I mean, you have the shows overseas. They're pre-taped, and I don't know if you guys do, but I do read the spoilers before the Raw show, before SmackDown Live show. I don't really care, and I still watch the show just to see how it all unfolded. My reviews, but I think these 2 weeks, or at least right now, even though it is starting up here, building up for Money in the Bank, and I do enjoy these qualifying matches and subsequent ones in the future. But yeah, these 2 weeks certainly are going to go slow moving. And to answer your question earlier, or just in the last segment, my all-time underrated WWE superstar is actually Wade Barrett. Should have been champion when he was leading Nexus. And then current underrated that I think deserves more respect, at least, is Baron Corbin. So overall, all-time is Wade Barrett, and currently is the lone wolf, Baron Corbin.
Man, I honestly didn't even think about Baron Corbin. But he's not even underrated to me. He's not underused at all. He's still growing, bro. His mic skills I'm sorry. His mic skills are deep. Like, no, bro. He's still working. Don't get me wrong. But he's on some he's on a BS feud with No Way Jose. If it still is, man. I don't know. Yeah, Baron Corbin's cool. I wouldn't even consider him underrated. He's alright.
Baron Corbin's good. He's good too.
I wouldn't say he's underrated. He's still growing. He's gonna have his moment.
I would say, to me, Becky Lynch underrated too, bro. Nothing.
Yeah. Becky Lynch is very underrated. She's gonna get nothing. She's been so dry, bro. Oh my gosh, it has been ridiculous. She's literally doing nothing, and that's Kyron's favorite. That's his girl right there, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has been so dry, man. It is
told you, bro.
I forgot she was even on tonight. That's how
it's gonna be later though.
It's been that bad. Who do you think your most underrated women's wrestler is?
What do y'all think about how y'all feel about Brock Lesnar on pass up CM Punk's record?
You said what?
I said how y'all feel about when Brock Lesnar gonna pass up CM Punk's record?
It's gonna be some BS. I'm sorry, it's gonna be some serious BS because it's like, yo, this dude has literally wrestled 15 matches. That's including house shows, including pay-per-views and live events. 15, bro.
I understand like situations. Like I understand like To my camera back. Like I understand like the value of him. I understand a lot of points like of him keeping the belt, but like I feel like they're only doing it just because of everything that went down with CM Punk and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that's the only reason they're doing it. To be honest.
What's
Calm down.
Top 5 rank?
CM Punk's number 6. I seen his stats.
He called for it.
Who's the second?
Hulk Hogan second, I think. No, Bob Backlund second. Because first, Bruno Sammartino's number 1.
Yeah, he held it for like 3 years, didn't he?
Bruno Sammartino? No, he had it for like 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah, he was the champion for like 8 years.
Oh,
He was champion for like 4,000 something days or something like that. Something crazy. Because back then, that's just how, like, back then he was the main attraction. So, like, that's just how things were back in the day. Look, bro, look at this. Okay, so this says, look, this says CM Punk had 141. CM Punk had 141 title defenses. He did 110 live shows, 12 pay-per-views, and he did 12 pay-per-view events. Brock Lesnar, 10 title defenses, 4 live shows, 6 pay-per-views.
10 title defenses. That's
CM
not
Punk had 100. CM Punk had 141 title defenses.
That's not a true champion, my guy.
That's crazy. 141.
But the thing is, though, Booker T said something that really triggered me, and not like a bad or anything. He said, you know, people are hating on Brock Lesnar, saying, you know, why is he champion this and that? But when he retires, we're gonna be like, dang, I wish Brock Lesnar was back. Well, I wish somebody like The Rock was back or Stone Cold was back. He said, you're going to wish he was back, but it's too late now. So just embrace the moment now while you still got it before it's all too late.
I mean, the thing, people just look at him because he's part-time, but they don't look at the value. Some people just don't look at the value of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the value of it. Like, from what he has, bro, he's really smart at what he does, bro. Like, he's a very smart businessman. He can make sure he gets what he wants. And he's very smart at what he has. You can't get mad at somebody like that, bro. Because anybody would take the schedule that he had if they were that valuable. You can't say that they wouldn't, because they would.
Yeah, they would. You're right. But I'm speaking from.
He's just a lot smart. He's just a lot smarter than a lot of people. There, bro.
I'm speaking from a fan's perspective. I ain't with all that foo-foo, bro. Like, I need.
It's not like he doesn't. It's not like he doesn't do. Like, he'll do whatever, you know. He doesn't mind doing whatever he's told. I'm saying he shows up whenever he's supposed to. He does live events here and there. Not a lot, but a couple here and there. But like, he's just not with the whole 365 days a year type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect the fact that he wants to be there because he has kids and shit. I respect the fact that he wants to be there like with his kids more than he wants to be there wrestling, so like that. I can understand that.
I would be the same way too. So. It makes perfect.
Wrestling, it's just not his passion. Like a lot of people, it's just like a job for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not like passionate about it, like, you know, like John Cena was. Like, you know, the nigga was like full time for like 15 years straight, like no nonstop.
This nigga's song is 30 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense, bro. I guess, but still, it's like for somebody like Punk loves wrestling or loved wrestling in this.
And it's different with Brock. But like, if you look at him, you look at when he comes out, you look at him, bro. And you're like, bro, this dude literally looks like he could kill somebody.
That is true.
Like every time he beats somebody up, bro. Like when he suplex people or something like that, bro. You're like, bro, there's no way they can hurt. Look how big he is. Like you feel like he physically hurts people. Like you feel like he physically hurts them. Like I remember when they were building it up to the match with Roman, and he was just destroying him, bro. I was like, bro, this man get his ass over, bro.
I remember when you guys remember when Brock first came back. He was like, anytime Brock Lesnar came out, somebody was going to get whooped.
Yeah. I wish they would kind of do that.
I don't.
I wish they would kind of still do that, for real.
I mean, Brock was actually whooping people. Literally.
I wish they would still do that. Because I honestly, to me, like, I was really happy when he came back, but like, and when he ended the streak, that's when I really started getting invested into him. Because after he broke the streak, I was like, bro, this guy is badass, bro. This guy is really unstoppable.
Everybody.
And then he destroyed Cena like that, bro. I was like, bro.
Yeah, it was SummerSlam, right?
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, this dude, no, he's doing another level.
This dude is different.
I feel like, now in the day, now with wrestling, I feel like they really should make that person really now should be Braun Strowman for real.
You said that person should be Braun Strowman now?
Because Braun, they have him as a good guy now, or whatever. But when he was like heel, bro, you can't tell me, bro, the build up with Brock Lesnar, bro. I honestly wanted him to win. I was like, bro, he has to win. This guy, maybe he's more dominant than him, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
He's more dominant, bro. He's facing somebody that actually can physically manhandle him.
Joe could do the same thing.
I went to like 2:30.
I ain't got shit to do. I ain't got nowhere to do. It's up to you though.
Joe can do the exact
same.
I got nothing to do.
You come over here.
like Joe.
You can bring him over here.
He's similar to Braun because it's like you remember Great Balls of Fire when it wasn't Great Balls of Fire.
No, bro, ask her if she's gonna be drinking, bro. She not over here. She's gonna be drunk like that. Cause when she get drunk,
I think it was Great Balls of Fire.
That's when she be drunk.
Great Balls of Fire.
Like saying some crazy shit.
Ask her right
now. She's still drunk.
Ask her if she gonna be drinking. Just ask her that. Tell her.
And who was it from? Samoa Joe.
She is drinking.
Samoa Joe was whooping.
Oh, we can go over there.
But there was no way you could have tested the Joe was
because when she gets drunk, but she really wants me to fuck her.
Only person who can do that.
Yes, bro. When she gets drunk, bro, like she really wants me.
Roman Reigns.
She all the same crazy shit, bro.
Because then now it's like.
That's why I said ask her, bro. Ask her.
Now it's like.
Just like when she messages back, be like, say, we wants to know if Destiny was drinking.
Like Roman, and we're just not feeling it. We want to see Brock get cracked, but that's not the case. One person who can do that is Joe Braun. Braun's busy doing whatever the hell he's doing. Joe's doing whatever.
Is it bad?
I feel like Samoa Joe right now is doing some really good stuff to me. Even though he lost to Roman, but I mean that doesn't really matter to me. It's not going to affect him at all because he's still up there pushing SmackDown. So it didn't matter who won that match to me because they're both going to get pushed on both shows anyway.
That's true.
So it don't matter. Samoa Joe going to be the better champion this year though. But he's going to be champion this year sometime because I feel like right now he's probably going to feud. I feel like for now, if he's not going to do anything, they should feud him with like Randy Orton or something. Just to get him some type of feud, just into the Nakamura and stuff down. That goes down. Or Daniel Bryan. That could be a good feud right there. No, because Daniel Bryan doing the big. He's doing the big cat figure right now. I forgot about that.
I think Randy would be a good one.
Daniel Bryan would be a good one. Jeff Hardy could even be a good one too. Him and Jeff Hardy would be a good one. But Randy Orton, I think, would be the best option.
I think right now
Randy would be the best option. They'll have good matches and stuff, and I mean, it wouldn't hurt Randy to lose, and it really wouldn't hurt Joe to lose. I mean, maybe like a match. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah, because Randy still got.
Do you want to finish the movie later?
Yeah.
You still gotta be dominant, but can't lose. Or you can in this case, you can't win in this case.
I mean, you gotta think about it though. If he's gonna face someone, sometimes it really doesn't matter if they win or lose. It matters about what happens after the feud. Like, where do they go after the feud? You know what I mean? Like, people can lose and it'd be fine. You know what I mean? Not affect them. But where are they gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Like, what's gonna happen? Like after? That's what I think. That's why I think Brock Lesnar hasn't lost the belt yet, because I don't think Vince McMahon has found out what the hell he's gonna do after he loses to Roman. Like, when he loses, then what? You can't lose because you can't give him a rematch because he can't lose to him twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So when he loses the belt, when he drops the belt, then what are they gonna do with him after? Like, who's he gonna come after? You know what I mean? What is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say he should just like lose, and then he should lose at SummerSlam, and then go away. Like, not even be back for the rest of the year. You go back, and then when he comes back, just face Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. They need to build because they need to work. They need to build up Bobby Lashley, right for that match. Because right now, right now, he ain't really getting no reactions to be honest. Right now, I was really surprised.
It's just stuff he drives.
It's like people. It's like people don't know who he is.
It's just like.
First they needed that. They need to get his old theme song. I don't know why they gave him this garbage theme song.
Yeah, true.
Act like this man. Same with Shelton Benjamin, bro. You act like this man ain't have a theme song before he left, bro. Give him the right theme song.
His old theme song, Shelton Benjamin's old theme song was way better.
Same with Jeff Hardy, bro. I want the Jeff Hardy theme song he had before he left.
Yeah, No More Words.
Yeah, bro, that was hard.
It was. Now they got what is it?
Same with Lashley. It's like people don't. I don't know, bro. It honestly really been surprising by his reaction.
They're trying to build him up as a baby face, bro. I feel like they should build him up as a heel.
It's like they don't know who he is, bro. Like, I remember when he was first in WWE, he was getting good reactions all the time.
They should. I'm telling you, I think they should make him a heel, bro.
But I think it's just the crowd's different from than it was back that long ago. It's crazy. Yeah. I could be fine with him being as a heel for a little bit. If he's gonna face Brock Lesnar, I think he has to be a face, though. You know what I mean?
Or it could just be two colossal dudes just going at it.
I'm definitely cool with that. I like that. But that match to me, if they do that match, but they can't, bro, because they always hype Brock Lesnar matches up and they ruin them, bro. It makes me mad, man. They hype his matches. Like the two with Roman are really good. I really like the one at WrestleMania. Besides the finishes, it way too many finishers. But the one in Saudi Arabia was really good. I thought the cage match was pretty good.
I didn't even I don't even remember.
That's when they got the spirit out of the cage, inside of the cage. And it was
Oh yeah, I remember that because it was controversial.
It's like they build up his matches to be so, and I actually get hyped for him. Like, oh, this is gonna be pretty good. And then they just ruin it. They've done that the Strowman match, the Samoa. They've done that with a couple of them. I don't know why they do that.
Hey,
they act like he can't go in the ring for 20 minutes because obviously he can because we've seen him do it many times.
Yeah, that's true.
We see him do it. He had a good one with AJ Styles, a really good match with AJ Styles. He had a good match with CM Punk a couple years ago at SummerSlam. That was 25 minutes long.
I bet you.
He had a good Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker a couple years ago. That was pretty good. He had a good match at WrestleMania with Roman Reigns, the first one they had. So it's not like he can't. And we've seen him, and then we've seen the man wrestle for. He had an hour. He had an Iron Man match with Kurt Angle one time. Wrestle for an hour. So it ain't like he ain't got the cardio for it. But they hype his matches up, and they're very disappointing. So I hopefully if they make the match, hopefully they build it up the right way. The same with when Roman, because I feel like probably Brock and Roman are probably gonna be the main event or something. That's probably gonna be the main event. Most likely. Because I don't see them dropping the title to anybody else but
Roman. It really doesn't even have to, regardless of Bobby Lashley and Lesnar, it doesn't have to be a face heel. It could just be a heel. Hell, it could be a face.
Well, I'm saying if it's at WrestleMania, especially when I'm going, if I'm going to WrestleMania next year, this match better be another 10-minute match. These two.
Oh, yeah.
You got two. You got to think about it. You got two jacked up guys they're really good athletes.
Very good.
They're really good at, even though probably he been kind of botching a little lately. I ain't gonna lie, he been kind of, I've been peeping it. He been messing up a lot of stuff.
Oh, you talking about Brock?
I'm talking about Bobby Lashley. Did you watch the Royal Rumble?
I remember watching Raw when he almost killed the one dude when he had him in the jackhammer. I think.
But he almost killed Big Cass doing that, bro, at the Royal Rumble, and then he messed up a slam with Elias.
Yeah, I think that's the one with Elias.
And then he's botched a couple of stuff, bro. But he needs to. They need to build him up. They built him up the right way, bro. Bobby Lashley be straight back, because Bobby Lashley back in the day was that man.
Yeah, he was
dope, bro. I was upset he never got the world title back in the day.
He was dope. Bobby Lashley. He look like he doesn't look as big too.
Cause I remember when he first debuted. I was like, bro, who is this man? This nigga is huge, bro. And then in I'm gonna say 06. Well, maybe it was 06 or 07. Remember when he got the ECW title They put the ECW title on him and stuff like that. That's when like he was extremely good back in the day, man.
I told you the one match I remember the most from him was Great American Bash.
John Cena?
Yeah, was it 08, I
Yeah.
think?
It was 07.
What's up? That match is cool.
Yeah. I think that's the first time they did the FU off the top rope, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they ever did that before until that match.
For real?
If I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the first time I ever saw it. So
I don't know why it was called the FU. Or why they
back in the
changed it.
day, yeah, the attitude they changed it. It used to be called the STFU to his finisher.
Yeah, I think it was shut the fuck up. That's probably why. That's what I've been told.
When y'all think he's gonna come back, John Cena?
Before SummerSlam, I can tell you that.
But what do you think he does though?
I don't even know, bro.
I'm interested to see what he does and who he. First of all, what show they would put him on and what he would do.
He's a free agent. He can go to both.
That's why I see him. So I see him coming back before even Money in the Bank. You know, him trying to get into the men's Money in the Bank both on Raw and SmackDown Live. Let's say he shows up on Raw first. You know, that Monday night, tries to have a qualifying match against somebody, loses. Well, he can go right over to SmackDown Live, qualifying match, maybe win that, and be thrown in there. I think that's maybe a good place to put him. And that's what's the good thing about the Money in the Bank, you know. So
I like to see him. I like to see him on SmackDown. I like to see him do something with Samoa Joe because they were supposed to do something at WrestleMania. I heard before he got hurt.
Really?
Yeah, that was supposed to be like the match before he got hurt. So I would like to see them. I'm cool with them fighting at SummerSlam. I'd like to see that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm down to see that feud. Once he got to be ready though, bro. When Cena come back, he got to be ready because whoever cutting promo with him, bro, gonna say something about Nikki Bella, bro. He got to be ready for that. Bro.
Oh, if he does,
bro, somebody's gonna bring that up. So they have to, they have to. Somebody's gonna bring that up.
I feel like Joe will be the type.
Yeah, and Joe will make it like where it's intense too, bro. Like where you're like, dee,
Joe.
He has to bring it up, bro. He has to bring it up. How could you not? You know what I'm saying? No, I know I wouldn't care. I tell Vince, like, bro, I don't care about your job, bro. How can I not bring this up? Like, the people are gonna know about it. Like, everybody knows about it. The crowd might even chant it. You know, they might even say something about it.
Same with, you remember the rap battle with Usos and New Day?
Yeah.
Like, I found out about 2 weeks after that both New Day and Usos have creative control over their characters. So,
I like that.
They go out and...
I honestly, I don't want to see the New Day break up, bro, because I feel like if they break them up, they're not gonna do anything with either. Because Xavier Woods won't be doing nothing. He'll be on 205 Live. Kofi Kingston will be in the mid cards, and I don't see them pushing Big E because there's a lot of other big dominant guys that they have now. They got Big Cass, you got Samoa Joe, you got Braun Strowman, you got Brock Lesnar, you got oh, he's not a big guy. Never mind, not him. But, you got those four, but. I don't see them pushing. And you want to count Bobby Lashley, you can count. I don't know if you want to count him or not, but I don't see them doing anything with any three of them, bro. But without the New Day characters.
That's what I was saying. But it's unfortunate. You know they're gonna. I hope if they do split, they split up formally, like and just say we have to go our separate ways. We gotta find, new things to do. I hope one doesn't turn their back on the other one. Like, that's the one thing.
The Shield type stuff?
Yeah. I hate for that.
What was your reaction, bro, when the Shield split up?
I was like, what? Just like this. I was like, oh.
Bro, that was.
Oh.
I went to that SmackDown the night after.
Really?
Yeah, I went to the SmackDown the night after the Shield broke up, bro. And I was so happy because I was like, bro, we could see the Shield, bro. And then they split up. I was like, oh. Nobody expect because they just beat Evolution again, bro. I was like, but nobody.
What I wish in regards to Shield, this is primarily Seth Rollins. I wish he comes back with that white and gold attire from SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, that was hard, bro. Bro, I'm actually surprised that he actually wore that the black and gold one, bro. I was like, bro, the black and yellow one, because he didn't wear that in like almost a year, 2 years.
That white and gold. Oh my.
Bro, he brings. I don't like how he just wears the same stuff on Raw, bro. Like, why don't you wear like the newer? Like, why do you wear the stuff just for pay-per-views? You know what I mean?
I wish he goes back to the suit thing, like the one where he had the thing.
Yeah, I like those two. I'm actually happy for him, bro, because he now just found his edge, bro. Now he IC champion, bro. He's been on a roll since he won that title.
And he's been defending it, unlike Brock Lesnar.
He's on a roll, bro. So now that because he was getting kind of boring there for him. I know, I mean, the Dean Ambrose stuff was cool, but after a while, bro, he was getting kind of boring, bro. Like, bro, he need to find his edge, bro, and he found his edge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
About time he got that edge back.
To me, Dean Ambrose is kind of dry.
Bro, Dean Ambrose needs to come back as a heel, bro. He needs to come back as a heel. He needs to come back as a heel because he's never been a heel, and he would make. Imagine, think about how good of a heel he would actually make.
Yeah, Ambrose Asylum. People would still like him either way. That's the thing.
Like when Sami Zayn turned, I didn't think Sami Zayn was gonna be a great heel. I was like, bro, how do you turn this heel? But Sami Zayn's a really good heel, actually.
Yeah, he's like one of those irritating, I hate you type of heels.
And I didn't think when they made him a heel, I was like, bro, WWE screwed up, bro. You don't know idea what you just did. This could be one of your top baby faces. You know what I'm saying? The same with Nakamura, bro. I was like, bro, why? I don't understand. But the Japanese thing, bro, it could be. Honestly, I heard that I heard they're supposed to do some Japanese faction with him, Asuka, and I think like Hideo Itami or somebody.
That would be cool. That would be cool too.
But that'd be hella dope. The Japanese faction, all Japanese faction, like a heel Asuka. I mean, if you put Nakamura and Asuka together, that's still domination right there. Just them two together.
You add Hideo Itami to the mix.
Yeah, Hideo Itami, or they could add like Akira Tozawa too, like one of those two. Like they could have those four right there.
Damn, that's like the undisputed era of Japan.
That'll be alive, bro. Undisputed era is hard too, man.
I know.
I was so happy when Roderick Strong joined, bro.
Me too, bro. I lost my shit, bro.
I was so happy.
Huh?
I was so happy when he joined, bro. I was like, bro. Cause I wanted him to join when they was teasing it, bro, and he wouldn't do it. I was like, bro, that'd be live if he really joined them, bro.
When he did the move on Pete Dunne, I was like, what the? Oh,
bro, that takeover was probably the best takeover ever.
Yeah,
that takeover was so good. Every match was so good, bro. It's crazy. Every match was so live. The next takeover though, they have Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan. I'm interested to see that one. That's gonna be interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet and Velveteen Dream, bro. That's gonna be, oh my gosh.
I already know that's gonna be match of the night.
That's honestly, I can't wait for that, bro.
That's my point, bro. If I would be wrestling right now, Velveteen Dream is who I would love to go against.
I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa again, 2 out of 3 falls. That's gonna be insane, bro. That'd probably be the.
It's 2 out of
3 falls. Yeah.
I heard it was supposed to be a street fight.
Oh no, you're right. It's just a street fight. You're right. It's a street fight.
I was reading on Cage Side Seats or something like that. They said it was a street
fight. And I heard they're supposed to do I think from what I heard, if I'm not mistaken, I think Shayna Baszler may fight Kairi Sane. And then I think Adam Cole or the Undisputed Era. I don't know who they're gonna. I think Undisputed Era may be facing Pete Dunne and somebody else.
I heard Nikki.
Oh, I think the Undisputed Era is gonna be fighting the 4 British guys. The Pete Dunne, Trent Seven, Wolfgang and Tyler Bate.
That would be tough.
That would be tough right there.
Holy shit. Yeah, I think Shayna Baszler is going against Nikki Cross. That'd be dope.
They just need to have her fight Kairi Sane already.
Not yet.
Right there. They gotta give that rematch, bro, from the Mayon Classic.
Not yet. That's going.
And then EC3, they gotta do something with him too. He gotta be on the show. So I don't know who he would work with. I don't know who else is a babyface yet on the show. I'm trying to think of like a top babyface they could put him against. Maybe Cassius Ohno, maybe.
Nah.
And then they got probably gonna do something with the War Raiders too.
Yeah, with the War Raiders, I got a feeling they're gonna do like a backstage segment or something. Not gonna be wrestling. I feel like they're gonna do something like that.
Bro, that takeover. There's no way they take over New Orleans, bro. They can't top that, bro. So live.
Every match was great.
Takeover Chicago was really good too. That was in my top. Takeover Chicago. Takeover Dallas is up there.
Brooklyn 1 and 2.
Brooklyn, yeah. Brooklyn 1 and 2 was hella good. Takeover New Orleans though, bro.
New Orleans.
I mean the ladder match, bro. That's probably one of the best ladder matches I've ever seen.
The best match all night. I personally thought that was better than Gargano and Ciampa.
I wouldn't say that because it's a ladder match. So they got weapons and stuff, so it makes it like this more like risky. But the best singles match was Gargano and Ciampa though. That was the best. Like that was the best singles match.
The spots that they took, the bumps that they took.
But the Aleister Black and Almas match was a really good singles match too. That was up there to me.
Every match was good.
That was really good. Shayna Baszler and it was kind of slow at first, but it picked up towards the finish. Like towards the finish and stuff, it got you like on the edge of your seat, like oh shit. And then what did they have? Did they have the tag team match was really good because of the finish.
Shocked. I'm gonna get him undisputed era shirt.
Bro, I'm getting the shirt too, bro.
I'm getting
paid. As soon as I get paid next week, bro.
I'm getting that shirt. I'm getting that shirt and saving the money for Mania. That's definitely.
I'm definitely want that shirt. Shock the system.
Shocked. I need a dream shirt too.
That's my guy, bro. Adam Cole. That's my dude, man.
Yeah, when he hit that, Adam Cole. Yo, that's hard, bro. That is dope. And then they got
the only thing that's gonna upset me, bro, when he gets to the main roster.
And they jaw. That's what everybody hates. Everybody hates that. When they're
that's why I wish they keep some of the guys down there. Like Almas. I hope Almas does good, but I feel like I was like, bro, you should have kept him down there. Because I don't think they're gonna do that with him.
Apollo stayed down there.
Apollo, bro, Apollo Crews nothing.
He should have stayed down there.
No, the only people that ever come up in good are like Samoa Joe, Shinsuke, Bobby. Those are really Bobby hasn't really done it yet, but like there's gonna be something. You know who they're supposed to be getting to? That I heard. And if he's supposed to be getting James Storm.
I heard they're supposed to get Tony Storm.
I heard he's supposed to go to he's supposed to go to NXT because he was there before. Did you know the story? He said he was there. He was there before, but he came back to NXT. He came back to TNA to be with Bobby Roode and Beer Money. But then Bobby Roode left TNA to go to WWE to go to NXT.
Beer Money. I ain't heard that in a minute. Beer Money was dope, bro.
Man, TNA, I don't know what happened to Impact, bro. I don't understand. Because back in the day, back from like 2005 all the way up to like 2011, they were, bro, I used to watch like every week.
I was put on the TNA around 2007.
Bro, back then, TNA was so good, man. The storyline, I honestly felt like they were having better storylines and matches than WWE was at the time.
It just felt more real.
Because they had Kurt Angle, Christian, Booker T, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Sting. You had Amazing Red. You had the Motor City Machine Guns, Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Desmond Wolf. Remember Desmond Wolf?
Frankie Kazarian. That was my god.
Desmond Wolf. I used to love him, bro, back in the day. Desmond Wolf. Abyss was there. Abyss always been a Jeff Jarrett.
Damn, Abyss.
James Storm, Bobby Roode. But they had some good talent, bro. Eric Young. Suicide.
That was my guy too.
I remember when they have and they got Jeff Hardy too. Matt Hardy. Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson. That's what they called him.
Bro, they had a lot of good talent there, man. This is when they were young too, like young talent back in the day. Like go back and watch AJ Styles and Kurt Angle matches back in like 2007, 2008. Amazing.
I was watching Unbreakable Joe James and Styles like Thursday.
They had so many good matches, man. The only match I never really liked was the King of the Mountain match. I didn't like that. It was stupid. Like, why you got to grab a belt and then hang it on the hook to win?
My favorite type of match is X Division matches. I'm sorry, those were lit.
Oh, the whole X Division roster was like, what do you mean? The X Division was like the cruiserweight division, basically.
Like the title matches where they had on like the rope thingies.
Yeah, they had the big X on the rope.
That was dope. That was hard.
Bro, my favorite X Division though had to be Amazing Red, bro. His name was so live.
I feel like I heard it.
Amazing Red was so live. So was was it Low Key or something like that? Low Key?
Oh yeah.
He was Caval. It was Caval in WWE.
Yeah.
Bro, he was so Amazing Red, bro. You know who he is, bro. If you look him up, you know who he is. Then they had Magnus, bro. Magnus is really good too.
Yeah.
Honestly, Magnus can come to NXT too, bro.
He is?
He should be in NXT. At least, because, his wife wrestles for WWE, so, like, why is he not there?
That is true. Something.
Even, like, their women's matches weren't terrible back in the day. They weren't bad.
I don't know. I think a lot of people remember just the beautiful people.
Beautiful people. I mean, ODB was pretty good to me. I liked ODB.
Oh, yeah. ODB was cool.
I like Gail Kim. Gail Kim was good for them. Victoria when she went there.
Rosemary there yet?
No, bro. You know who's a beast for real? Bro, there was one girl that was dominant in one division, bro. Come on, bro.
Who?
This thing grew hard, bro. It was only one female that nobody could fuck with, bro.
In TNA?
Bro, come on, bro. There's only one female. This thing really hard, bro. The most dominant female in TNA history, bro. Nobody was touching her.
Hold on. I think I got an idea.
Bro, come on, bro. If I say her name, bro, you're gonna be like, bro, I did not think of that, bro.
I don't know, bro. Who was it?
Bro, Awesome Kong, bro. She was.
Oh, yo, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But when she was Karma in WWE, Awesome Kong, bro. Her name was Awesome Kong, bro.
Is she still Russell, bro?
I think after she had her baby, I don't think she wrestled anymore. She never came back to WWE, so.
Yeah.
Bro, the crowd was chanting Kong, bro. When she she was a beast, bro.
Awesome Kong, yeah. Karma. That's all.
She was massive, bro. She was a beast.
I remember her from Karma when she used to have that music play and then the Bellator.
That fucking laugh.
I was like, oh my.
Bro, no, back in TNA, bro, when she was Awesome Kong, oh my gosh, bro, she used to beat up every female, bro.
I remember that, yeah. Now I know who you're talking about. I had to think about it. I was like,
bro, she was a beast, bro. She was like, imagine her in the women's division now. Imagine her versus Nia Jax.
I would pay to see that.
Bro, if they build up Nia Jax right, bro. Oh my gosh.
I would pay to see that. That would be hard.
Nia Jax and Awesome Kong, bro. Awesome.
That would be dope, bro.
But I could never get over her name, bro. When I remember when she first came out and they said Awesome Kong, I was like, bro, her name Awesome Kong. You gotta be
like, what the hell?
Basically, she's like King Kong, basically.
Awesome Kong.
You remember Judas Messiah? You remember him? The guy, like, he had like white contacts, like no eye contacts, bro. He used to fight Abyss all the time.
Who?
Judas Messiah or Judas Messiah, something like that. Judas Messiah.
I know who you're talking about.
He used to come out like blood in his mouth, and he had like his contacts were like white contacts, like he had like no pupils. He was hella creepy. He was like a business like half brother or something weird like that.
Yo, you remember Aces and Eights when they was hard?
Right, Aces and Eights was like the Shield before the Shield was the Shield.
Aces and Eights was cold, bro.
Except I didn't like they got too big for me because they put Eric Bischoff's son in there, then they put Mr. Anderson and then Devon and Bubba Ray, of course.
Yeah, I remember when Devon came out and Bubba Ray was like,
Mike Knox was in there.
Dang, I ain't hear Mike Knox in a minute.
They had bro, you know honestly who I used to really like in TNA?
Who?
Matt Morgan. I really liked him in TNA, bro. I feel like he could have been something in WWE back in the day, but they never. Like I said, just never saw something in him.
Yeah, they did that now and then. he messes around, becomes a dog in the independent.
I felt like they could have done something with him in WWE. I felt like they could have did something with him, but I don't think they saw anything in him because he was there before.
Yeah.
He was there before, but they never did anything with him. So I liked Matt Morgan a lot. I liked I ain't gonna lie, bro. I honestly was low key hurt when Kurt Angle went there.
What the TNA?
When Kurt Angle went to TNA, bro, I was highly upset. The same with Booker T, bro. I was like, bro, I can't believe this.
I can't lie to you, bro. TNA has, like, when it comes to theme songs, they're the worst. I'm sorry.
Bro, come on, they had some hard theme songs.
Not all
bro, AJ Styles' theme song was hard.
Which one?
Get Ready to Fly? Bro, that one was hard.
I was thinking of Demigods from Ring of Honor. That one was cold.
That one was hard. I liked Booker T's one too. Booker T's one was pretty cool. Except, bro, the bass was really hard because I actually went to the event when he was there and the bass was really dope.
Bro.
Kurt Angle's was pretty good too. His wasn't too bad. Jeff Jarrett's was hard, bro. I fuck with his heavy.
Who's?
King of the World.
Who's?
Jeff Jarrett's.
Oh yeah.
All of Jeff Hardy's themes are hard, bro. All his themes were dope as fuck.
Charismatic Enigma.
Bro, fucking what is it? Resurrected, Modest, Similar Creatures, the Willow theme song.
Willow the Wisp.
All his theme, I like all Jeff Hardy's theme songs. They had some pretty dope theme songs. They had some really good ones.
You know,
the only thing that used to was weird to me, like I don't know if you ever peeped this, but you ever notice somebody would always come out right after the song was over, immediately.
No, I never thought of that.
I don't know why I always thought about that, because in WWE that's how they did it. Sometimes people would wait, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why I thought that was strange. I'm like, why does they come out immediately after, bro? I don't know why that always. I was always thinking about that. Why?
Because they rushing it. You said Jeff Jarrett thing was called King of the World.
Is it King of the World, King of the Mountain, something like that?
I think it's My World.
Yeah, My World. My World. Yeah, that's what it is.
My God.
His was hard, bro. To me, it was hard, bro. I fucked with it. This is better than his WWE team. I'll tell you that for sure.
You want to know something crazy, but never mind. Oh yeah, it's not that bad.
Bro, when you're in the chat, bro, let's do it, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Well, all right. I'm gonna end this podcast, and we can talk on app off that. So,
right, that's cool.
So, without further ado, anybody who's watching this on record, if you're watching,
Steve just now came back.
You're watching this live. You be prepared next week. Next week, I'm gonna hype this up for a whole week. Next week, May 19th, we are having a special For the Wrestling Smarks episode. It is called the Top 10 Podcast with Malik as my co-host for this one, because we were talking about this earlier, 3 weeks ago, maybe a month. I'm gonna let her be the moderator for it, depending on how many people are up there in the chats. We're doing a top 10 list. We are all gonna go down. Steve's gonna be there. Kyron's gonna be there. Broken's gonna be there. We're possibly gonna have Mountie there. I'm pretty sure Mountie is gonna be available. I was talking to him. He said keep him updated. Mountie's Corner. If you're not familiar with him, I don't know where you have been at all. Especially
what about Kyron? Is he gonna be on there?
Yeah, Kyron's gonna be on there. So it's me, you, Steve, Kyron, more than likely Mountie, Broken.
Have you done your top 10?
Huh?
Have you done your top 10 list yet?
Yes, I have. I did 2 out of the 3. I didn't do the last one.
I think I've done all mine.
The best NXT. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to make it a full house. I want to make it lit. I want to make it super fun, super exciting. This will be the 13th episode of Florida Wrestling Smarks. I want to apologize also for the little 2 week delay. I guess you could say we didn't have any episodes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. It was just so much shit going on, stuff going on too. And at the same time, it was just it was a lot going on. So that's why I had to do it now, get it to you guys now, raw, fresh, new, authentic, different. 2018 is gonna be fun. Next year is gonna be different because these guys, you see, we might have something big going on in regards to collabing in a sense. But yes. Without further ado, I'm gonna let these guys tell you guys where they can find you on social media and stuff. Starting with you, my guy Steve. Tell them where they can find you on your social medias.
Find me on Twitter at WWE_podcast, on Instagram at SteveK_06, on YouTube, youtube.com/user/complete08, where Steve's Wrestling Ramble does reside. The channel is called Sports Talk Network. So also welcome to follow most of my podcasts on Facebook, the fan pages, Talking Packers with Steve and Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Just search them and you should find them there. Always great to be here and looking forward to next week.
My God, Malik, tell them they can find you.
Give me a second. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Narcolepsy Board 94. I do wrestling reactions every Monday, Tuesday. I do wrestling reactions on pay-per-views. I also do trivia videos if you're into trivia stuff. You can go follow my Instagram, Malik Kelly 94. I'm also back on Twitter now. I mean, I just got back. I ain't got that many followers on Twitter, but I just got it just because everybody else got it. But my Twitter is Malik Kelly 94, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the same thing as my Instagram. But I just now re-downloaded Twitter just because everybody gets on there. So I was like, I just get on there and look at people's stuff. Like, I don't even tweet stuff or like that, but you can go show me love if you want and subscribe to that too.
Big facts. Without further ado, I'll see you guys next week for episode 1-3 or 3-1. I don't know which one's on the camera, depending on which angle.
Version 1.
You said what?
Said version 1.
What you mean?
Matt Hardy version 1.
Oh yeah. Yes, episode 13 next week, May 19th, special edition, top 10 podcast for the Wrestling Smarks. Get with it. Tell your mom, your aunt, your auntie, your uncle, your auntie, your grandmother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, you name it. Bring them here, 9 o'clock, maybe 9:15. It depends on what the hell's going on. See you guys later. Love your mothers. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Take care.